Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about John Calvin, reformer and theologian. It is important to realize that a reformation did not altogether originate with Luther. Though the major impact may have come from him, Livre in France, Sucre in Switzerland had been preaching a pure gospel before him. And while both the Swiss and French Reformation met in Calvin, Lutheranism followed a separate path. John Calvin was a Frenchman raised in the ancient cathedral city of Nyon, northeast of Paris, where in 768 Charlemagne was consecrated king. His father, George Queen, rose from among the ancients to become procurator, the cathedral chapter and secretary to the bishop. He had the great ambition for his son and wanted him to train for the church. At the age of 12, the young John received the church benefit, and money enabled him to further his education at local college. 2 years later, he moved to the college and place of great repute but noted also for its medieval period. Under the impression there is a career in law would reap better dividend than one in the church, Calvin's father sent him to the University of Orleans, although he remained at Orleans until he received his doctorate in 1533. He also spent some of his time at the University of Burgess, where he came under humanitarian and Lutheran influence. No one is quite sure at what point Calvin experienced conversion and took his stand on the side of evangelical view. In the preface to his commentary on the Psalms date 1558, Calvin writes, "I was so obstinately given to the superstition of the papacy, yet by sudden conversion tamed my heart and made teachable." At this point, Calvin had a mind writing an elementary manual of doctrine, but an outbreak of persecution in France led him to prepare a clear defense of Reformation belief. For 24 years, Calvin labored in Geneva to maintain the Protestant cause, where he preached several sermons a week at St. Peter's Cathedral and lectured every day. In 1559, he founded the Geneva Academy, which attracted theological students from all over Europe. He took part in the affairs of other Protestant communities, gave shelter to refugees, and apart from his institution, produced treatises and Bible commentaries clarifying the doctrine of the Reformation and giving it a structure. Like Luther, he accepted the Bible as the only rule of faith and believed in the sovereignty of God. He thought that salvation was by faith alone through the grace of God and held the doctrine of predestination and election. But he differed from Luther about the Lord's Supper, believing in spiritual presence of Christ. Through Calvin, Geneva was transformed and became a veritable powerhouse of Protestants. But his influence went far beyond the city. The French organized themselves on Calvinism basis. In 1662, Holland adopted Calvinism as the state religion, and movement advanced through Europe and reached as far as America.